Louisiana beer reviews, Dogfish Head, Midas Touch, Ancient Ale. Okay, Terry Jr.'s over there cutting the grass. I think it is not too much to ask for all my neighbors to personally contact me before they cut the grass or run any sort of power equipment to make sure I'm not doing a beer review. I don't think that's too much to ask, but this has never happened. They have never, literally never contacted me to get permission to cut the grass. This is a beer which apparently Louisiana missed the boat on, because I started looking up video reviews and they had them going back over, well, I don't know about over 10 years, but at least 10 years. And I saw it last week at Acuista Paces. It's made with grapes, you know, grape wine, honey. It's like barley, honey, white muscat, grapes, and saffron. I just talked about how I don't want to do flavored beers anymore, but so like here I am doing a flavored beer. I didn't know what it was when I bought it. I just saw it. Midas Touch. I grabbed it. From Delaware. 9% alcohol, 9 IBUs. I think he's almost finished anyway, but then he'll start probably blowing it with a blower and making a lot more noise. So that's what happens in the summertime, you know, February. Started getting warm here in southeastern Louisiana the last week of January, okay? Now, the last week it's been up to about 83 degrees every day. So this particular this particular beer was introduced in 1999, okay? Beer Advocate says it's good. They're saying a 75 out of 100. I don't see that as good, but that's how they look at it. Rate Beer saying, oh no, 87 out of 100. So 12 points out of 100 higher. And they say in the style, this flavored beer mead wine concoction, it's a 95 out of 100, just like nearly world class. Untapped saying, nah, it's a 76 out of 100. And then somebody was telling me earlier this week or whatever, how could you say Untapped has a 70 out of 100? They only give like 3.5 out of 5. So I just converted it to 100. Okay, it's gonna take me days to watch all these video reviews. I mean days. I mean days. No, literally, like, no joke. They changed the label. They used to have a purple label with gold, I guess like King Midas, you know, regal colors, purple and gold. Well, here we've got purple, still gold, and green, like carnival colors, right? Gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Carnival season is gone. It is now Lent. Well, you know, purple is a color of Lent. That is the vestments worn during Lent. Okay. Ooh. That is a white head. It would be thicker if the glass was skinnier. And that is golden, and that is bubbly. And somebody said, I was just starting to read reviews, and somebody was saying it smelled or tasted like muscat wine. Moscato, I mean to say. Well, that's the same thing. I said Moscato. Is this going to taste like Wild Irish Rose, Richard's Wild Irish Rose Moscato? Oh, man. That would be a shock. Okay. It smells like sourdough bread with honey. Honey-topped sourly bread. Kinda. And something else like a yeast. Yeasty, honey-topped sourdough bread. Well, it's a pleasant aroma, but not what I expected. Now, you know, you might remember when Blue Moon had that Proximity series, which was made with all the different wines. At first, I didn't like it. I was like, ugh. Then I started drinking on it more, and I said, you know what? It really is good. Then it got canceled right around that same time. Haven't seen it since. Man. And it was 9% or 9.2, but that was a 25.4 ounce bottle. You drink that whole 9%, 25.4 ounce bottle, and it was just, woo, so heavy. Heavy on your brain. Okay. Nah, it doesn't taste like Richard's Wild Irish Rose Moscato. It does have some similarities, though, in a way, like that yellow raisin, golden, what do they call it? Golden raisins taste. Do that. Like, buy Richard's Wild Irish Rose Moscato, buy a box of sun-made golden raisins, and then buy this and try them. You'll see, I think if you're open-minded, you'll see that there's some crossover. I never really liked those golden raisins. All right, oh, well, how does this taste? I mean, like, oh, well, I'll describe it, then I'll tell you what I think about it. Yeah, it's got a lot of bread, the sourdough bread, yeast, I guess like honey. Would I have said honey if I didn't know it had honey in it? And saffron. Saffron's in love with me. I don't think I would. All right. I don't know if I would talk about saffron or honey or even wine. I would just say it tastes like a Belgian golden ale. It's probably what I would have said. Something like that. Like if you get that Joseph golden ale from Trader Joe's, I know it's 6%. I know this is 9%. And that one's made in Belgium and this one's made in Delaware. But they have some, not a lot, but there are some sparkling ale similarities, I think, between them. But the Trader Joe's Joseph is a lot cheaper. And it's no worse. It's just as good of a beer, to me, based on this. Mouthfeel here is high, medium. The finish is medium dry, which is so common in beer, in my experience. It's not too sweet, it's not too sugary. It's just kind of like regular old ale, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Like it's not that uncommon. It's kind of like Duvel. Yeah, it's like Duvel, but not as carbonated. You know, Duvel is just like that prickly carbonation. It's like it's almost like zzz, and then you burp like you can't stop burping. It just comes out like when Godzilla stepped on Minya's tail, and he just it's kind of like that. So I don't know if Susan on the West Coast waiting or Randy in Vietnam fighting would like it, but I think it's like Beer Advocate saying it's good. But it was kind of expensive. I don't remember the price. I could go look it up. It's not super necessary for me to go look it up, because if it had been real expensive, I wouldn't have bought it. But I thought the price was like, oh, well, that's not too bad. I never heard of Midas Touch, and I'm not going to pass it up because I'll probably never see it again. It's better than just good, though. A B would be good. 85. Nah. So let's say 88 out of 100. Very good, but not excellent, I don't think. It's just something kind of bland about it. But boy, if I drank the whole glass, well, you know I'm going to. I should say, when I drank the whole glass, it's not going to feel bland. Hey, y'all cannot judge me. You don't know his life. I didn't mean no harm. Like Archie said, I didn't mean no harm. Well, I'm kind of conflicted about this one, but I'm going to say B+. Would I buy it again? I don't know. It's kind of different. As you can see, I'm very thrown back and forth with this thing. Well, can't say it's dull in the taste, like I just said, but it's not boring in the confusion, the cognitive dissonance which it creates in my head. All right, in my cabeza. You're crazy than your mama. All right, so this one is the sort of thing where you got the right ta-ta, but the wrong ho-ho. I'm going to watch all those video reviews and read all those reviews. So, Les Bon Temps Roulé are very good, but a little bit peculiar, unusual, disconcerting, and etc. and so on beer. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to Southeast Louisiana.